back and say what if.
Please welcome Joyner. Well, thank the Lord you're back in the square, because you popped back for Bradley's funeral, and I thought she's back.
Well, I didn't, did I? I didn't pop back. I didn't even know anything about it.
He turned up at yours, didn't he, Max?
Yeah.
Tracked you down with Greg?
He did.
He's all right,
isn't he?
With
my new man. Well, yes, Stephen Booth. Yeah.
Is he good news, or is he secretly bad news?
Well, I think he's going to be very good news. In fact, he might not be dangerous enough for somebody who's been in such a, chaotic relationship before. Who knows?
Because you did try to bury Max alive. You hated him that much, didn't you?
It's only natural, isn't it? But I dug him up.
If you're Sherry, yeah.
If you've got a pigeon.
I was watching on Monday and it was great to see you come back.
Thank you. It's
fantastic.
Strange, God, I've been away a long time, actually.
How long were you away?
I think I was away for nearly 8 months in the end, because I left early because my twins were supposedly going to come early, because they do, but mine didn't. And then I left in time for Christmas, so I left quite early, and then I went and filmed this other show, Candy Cabs, that Claire Sweeney was doing. So it just took longer than I thought to get back there, but it's been lovely.
How are you coping with the babies, though?
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
It's amazing.
And working, though, on a soap.
Yeah, it's full on, and you need a really good husband.
You'll find one day, but never.
Yeah, we're working on that. It's friends and family and husbands, and it just help, isn't it? And support, and they're just great.
Is your husband a good support emotionally to you?
Well, do you know, it was funny when you were talking about that. I was thinking sometimes it's good when they switch off, because I had a shot of him when they were 8 weeks old, and they just weren't sleeping though, and he was stood in the middle of the sitting room swinging both Moses baskets at 3 in the morning with these 2 babies, and he shut off. And I thought actually it's quite handy. He'd just gone blank and was swinging them for about an hour. Whereas I would have been, I was just crying and failing. And
that's the hardest. It's such a hard thing when you've had a baby, that sleep deprivation for the first time, but with 2. Honestly,
so you are spinning plates. You're going, it's down. She's up. He's down. But yeah. What can you do?
How was the pregnancy, though?
The pregnancy, it was awful to begin with. I was sick as a dog. And then I had that middle bit where you look fabulous, don't you? And your hair and your nails grow, and, and everybody can see you're pregnant and not just fat, and I loved it. And then the end, oh, my Lord, I was a colossus. I'm 5'2". I got to 48 inches round. They were 5'11" and 6'11".
Good weight.
You've got a good excuse if you've got 2 babies in there. That's
yeah, and I look like Mr. Greedy. I just had this great big lump out like that.
That's like having a 14-stone baby.
Yes.
Oh my
14 pounds, Sherry. 14 pounds.
It felt like 14 stone. That would be all.
Or a whole lot of pigeon. Depends how you look at it.
One big pigeon coop.
So, did you do that thing that we all do when we're in that stage of pregnancy, where I used to stand there naked and go to Darren, I look disgusting, don't I? Look at me. And I used to get online with my friend who was pregnant at the same time, and we'd webcam each other going, look, it's gross.
Oh my God.
And I didn't feel beautiful and blooming.
I thought it was incredible. I loved it. I thought it was incredible. I did
you do that thing when you put your soap on there and watch it sort of bounce off and everything?
Yeah, and you'd lie there in the evening, and there's one, you're trying to work out what's what, and you just got an alien in your tummy. But no, it was so smooth, and I was very lucky with stretch marks. Goodness knows how. I think maybe because I've kind of quite a big bird anyway, it didn't seem to bother it.
But you've lost all your weight, haven't you? I mean, you're down to,
I am back to what I was before
8.
I got pregnant, but I was overweight then. I'm not a size 8, I wish.
What do you think of this magazine for larger ladies called Just As Beautiful?
Yeah, it's a hard one, that. I don't think there should be a need for it. I love the ideas of what they're doing. It shouldn't all be about diet and but these things should be incorporated in your normal magazine, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
And I love the fact that there might be a magazine without the last 8 pages all being plastic surgery advertisements.
Yeah.
But I'm of the view that it's a little bit patronising, but I do love all the ideas. I just wish that they were in your normal magazine.
Yes.
Really.
No, I hear you.
Is it true you've been doing some charity work as well?
I have. Thank you for asking. Yes. This is I think this is great for a loose women audience, actually. This is the Freedom Foundation in conjunction with the Dogs Trust. So it's about domestic violence, and it's a dog fostering scheme Because statistics have shown that, you know, violent men partners are often just as abusive, if not more, to the beloved family pet. And they use it as a controlling force. So these fabulous women's refuges up and down the country can't afford the space and time to take on your pet as well as you and your children when they're saving you. And a lot of women don't want to leave the dog. The dog's under threat, or, you know, you leave and I'll kill the dog, or even worse. So the Freedom Foundation works through the refuges, and what they do is they foster your dog out while you're in refuge with your children, and when you're back on your feet and you're back in your home, you get your dog back who's been looked after, and they're looking for foster carers. So if you were, say, a retired person and you wanted to help out, you didn't want the 15-20 year commitment of having a dog, but you're a dog lover.
Sorry, I'm going to have to cut you off there, but thank you so much.
The details are on the website.
Please go to the website. Please thank Joyner. Please join us tomorrow, 12:30, ITV1. Bye for now.